22212, check 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I think I got it all set up, guys. I'm not 100%. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me know if you can hear the sound of my voice. Let me know if you can hear a little bit of music. I gotta get that confirmation before I get moving and stuff, man. We're gonna try to do this thing a little different today. I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I got going on here, and we're gonna see if we can make it work. I'm super quiet. All right, how about now? Am I loud enough now?
It's so silly.
How about now? Am I loud enough now? Okay, trying volume and everything now. Tell me if I'm loud enough now. Go up some more. Okay. All right, we're going to go volume up a little bit more now. How does it sound now? Trying to go up higher and higher. Okay, a lot better. Can you hear music and you can hear me? Okay, good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Twisted Transitions. We are trying something different today. Today, we're going to try to do some DJ stuff, man. It's really distracting because I actually want to DJ, but I know I still got a show and everything to do. So it's kind of weird, but we're gonna try it out. Can you hear my voice over the music? As long as you guys can hear my voice over the music, okay. Ooh, this is different. This is really different. This is my setup for whenever I do live stream DJing on Twitch, or whether or not I'm making a reel, whatever it may be. This is the setup that I use so you guys can see me doing this stuff real time. You know, I'm just not a talker. I am about that life. Okay, you guys say good. All right, we're going to try something a little different today. Now, today, we've also got a fan on our camera here today. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, we had a problem last week with the camera overheating. So, I've got a fan that's battery powered, that is on the back of the camera, hopefully to keep it cool so it doesn't drop out. The only thing I don't like about this setup is that I don't have the touch buttons available, but I'll figure that out. I'll get that taken care of eventually. But the fact that you guys can hear me, hear the music, and I can still go over here and do the slides, I think it would be great. So let's dive right on in. Thank you guys for coming in and trusting me today. We're trying this thing out on Friday. So thank you guys for trusting me. Let's jump right in to the week that was. All right, so we started off last week with a great event. We had a wedding last week, and um, God, it's so distracting to try to do this and memorize that. Like this is a lot. Like my brain is really running a lot here. Um, but yeah, so we started off last week with the wedding, and it was a Greek filled wedding. The groom, I believe, had family who were of Greek descent, and we had to play some Greek music and make it flow right into what we were already doing, which was pretty cool. And I've got some pictures and everything for you here of the setup. So basically, we just had, the same setup that I've been using. I'm gonna switch the song. Hold on. Trying to confuse the algorithm at the same time, guys, and that's why I got stuff playing and it's a little different. But trying to confuse the algorithm. Okay, so basically our setup here is the same setup that we have been using. You got the LD system with the T stand and the two moving heads. And what was great about this is that this curtain that's behind me, it allowed me to be able to put all my storage stuff behind it, which is pretty cool. So that gave me an opportunity to keep everything local. I also had my son out with me who helped me get some great content and capture some film. But I was really weary about the music that we had an opportunity to use. So I didn't know whether or not it was going to go over with what I was playing, and what I kind of envisioned for that crowd. But it actually did. It actually did pretty well. So, I even have clips of it here. This is just so you can kind of see what that looks like. The bride's having a good time and everything on the floor. And she gave me an amazing review based on the service that we were able to provide for her. So I thought that was pretty cool. So she must have liked something that I did, right? But yeah, it was a good time. It definitely was a good time, man. I can't complain about this gig. And that wrapped up February for you guys. And now we look forward to March. March is a little bit quieter. I don't have as much stuff to do in March. Some of you are saying that you're not a fan of that. Okay. All right. You don't like me talking over there? Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll come all the way down off of that. There we go. So let's go back to the full frontage picture. All right, so I'm not going to talk over the beat if the beat is distracting. It is definitely distracting to me because I I honestly don't. I'm like focused on trying to keep the beat going while I'm doing that. So okay, we'll just talk in general, and then maybe do some DJing in the middle here for a second, and then stop completely. But yeah, this so like that crowd and everything was really good. She gave us a great review, so I'm happy about that. Cannot complain about that. And now we're on to a little bit slower March, where we've got a couple of outside events. And here comes the spring, here comes the pollen. And your guy is definitely allergic to pollen. It is going to be a struggle outside. And it's still going to be a little bit cold from what I understand. Now, even though it warms up this week, I think it's still going to be a little bit cold for us in. Okay, this is going to be a little cold for us in March, so that'll be pretty cool. So, anyway, let's talk about a couple of topics today because I really want to get to the Q&A because I'm just so curious about today's setup. I might zoom through this. I just got a few things to talk to you guys about here. So, all right. So first thing I wanted to talk about is I saw a DJ post on what was it? I think DJ idea sharing, and he posted a do not playlist on here, and that has been like the hot topic for February so far, or for the year so far, is the do not playlist. A lot of people have been talking about it. But I want you guys to see that it is. I don't know if it's starting to become a trend. I don't know if this is happening everywhere. I actually don't know where this DJ resides from, but he was able to post that list, and I would like to show you guys what it looks like. So here it is. You can see the must play list is like, real small at the top left corner. But then the do not play list is like insane. Like it gives a lot. Like, does this bring anxiety for most DJs? Like this right here is a little crazy. Um, but like I said before, I welcome challenges like this because this most of the songs that they're saying do not play that are on this list, I don't even play anyway. So, you know, it may look like a lot, but once you actually read over it, you probably realize that you don't even play a lot of the same music that they're asking for. Maybe this is something that they keep hearing in the car, or maybe it's something they keep hearing over and over based on social media. But you never know where they get these songs from. Some clients actually hear these at weddings, and they're just like, "No, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm done hearing that." But this past weekend, like she wanted to bring back slides. Now I'm not opposed to doing slides if I'm requested to do slides, but I don't prefer to do slides. I feel like they're overplayed. They're way overplayed. So, the only way I play them now is if somebody actually requests them. So, I mean, take a look at this do not playlist. Let's look at some of the ones that are on here. I like the fact that she put some artists on here. Like you can see Rihanna's on here. You can see, YMCA is a specific song, but Rihanna is on here. So that assumes that they don't want any Rihanna. Even Michael Jackson's on this list. Michael Jackson, except for Beat It, is on this list, which would make me struggle a little bit. I love to play a good bit of MJ because he's easy to mix in and out of, and I've got some great versions of his songs. But it's all good. I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. I'm just looking at some of you guys' comments. Look, guys, we're learning together. This is new, so this is why I'm putting this out here like this. I'm putting myself out here so you could see me fail at it, and maybe you can look at it and say to yourself, you know what, I would do this better. I would do this different. I'm just looking at the comments and just responding to those. So yeah, so that do not playlist, it just jumped out at me because of how long it was, and I'm just wondering whether or not this is going to be a reoccurring theme. I don't think that brides are going to go to this, but as we send out these apps and these sheets, these papers that go over all the songs that they need to add to it, you probably just want to limit, how many you're willing to actually receive as far as the do not playlist. I think mine right now is at 25 or something like that because I just don't want them to go absolutely crazy. I would rather them put like an artist if it's like multiple songs. So I kind of limited to 25. I had it at 100 before, and that's when I had a couple go crazy. So I'm just kind of done with that. But that's neither here nor there. All right. So last thing that I want to talk about is the fact that it is February the 27th, and if you guys remember, in the beginning of the year, Bruno Mars said that he was coming out with an album. Well, that album dropped today, and let me just say, not bad, not bad. I definitely think that there's going to be some more singles off of it, which is really really nice. And I'm already playing the single that he has out right now, but I'm kind of playing it more for like dinner. Not really playing it as like a dance song yet. I'm trying to incorporate it in like the beginning, like the opening dance set. It's just that I don't know if it's hit enough people's. It's one of those things where it hasn't like the popularity hadn't shot all the way through the roof. Like there's still a few people that haven't heard it. so I don't want to clear a dance floor at that, playing that song. But eventually, I will move it over to the opening dance set, and I don't know if it'll be as big as Uptown Funk was, like a classic like that, but it does sound like it. It can stick around in that little disco era for a little bit until people kind of get fully sick of Bruno Mars as a whole. But if you haven't checked out the album, I definitely highly suggest you checking it out. It is out as of today, and it's available to download on Apple Music and other platforms. And I'm sure some of these record pools will be adding most of the songs to that to be able to download. I've been in like a downloading frenzy as of late, so I think that it's it's pretty cool that these record pools are still able to get some of these songs based on the fact that a lot of pools are kind of been like iffy about getting music only because these music companies are like saying you can't have certain songs, certain artists on your platform. So a lot of things are off of there. I mean, you try looking up Rihanna right now on a record pool, you're not gonna find a whole lot. So it's just like one of them things, man. So it's all good. See, if I had my push button right here, it would be really easy to cycle through some stuff here. All right, so I'm going to spread out some of your comments here so I can take a look at it. I'm just read some of the comments. It's really hard to see way over here. It really is. It's so hard to see over there. All right, let's see. Everybody talking about how the mic. Okay, voice sounds good now. Okay, good, better. Let's see what else we got. Sounds good. James King says, "Ain't that little flip goes off." Turn it down. Music kind of loud for the format. It was clipping. Okay. I opened my dance floor with a corporate event with the Bruno track. Okay. Okay. So this is the part right here. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this format right here because, I've given you guys, a lot of gems. We've talked about a lot. We have gone over speakers. We have gone over music. We've gone over setups. We've gone over all these things. I mean, I could beat it to, beat it like a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do something a little bit different today, and I want to see how it's actually going to go. How you guys actually like it. So instead of me talking during this portion where you guys are getting your questions and everything together, I feel like I want to DJ over it. And because this is a DJ channel, I just want to be able to do music. Now, I had to find some music that is not going to get me kicked off of YouTube. So a lot of these songs that you're going to hear on here are all like reworks. And I'm hoping that they last long enough to be able to not get me kicked off. But all of these came from Dennis Blaze. And it's just like it's a familiar song for some. It may not be as familiar for all, but it just allows me to be able to play music. So I'm going to open up the floor to everybody and anybody, and if you'll just hashtag ask, I will answer your question. I'm turning music all the way down, answer your question, and then keep DJing. But I just wanted to try this format and see what it would do. Now, in the chat, we also have a poll going, so you guys can kind of give me a critique on whether or not you like the old style, or like whether you like me just sitting down talking to you guys, or whether you like me to actually DJ. So let's go ahead and kick this thing up, and you guys hashtag ask in the chat, and I will be keeping an eye on the chat to be able to talk to you, and hopefully you guys enjoy some of the DJing because it's basically live stream.
Switch up the vibe, forward I'm moving. Don't waste my time, don't stand in no lines. You so how I feel, cause I love you, and I'm understanding. And I know that the life we both live in is hard to manage. But if your ex thinks she can call your phone, you better tell her you love me, but no one above me. Say my name, say my name. Ain't finna play no games, it's time to make it plain. Boy, don't be acting strange. When I love hard. When I give all you. In your eyes, I see stars. I feel safe.
Let me know if the music is too loud. I'm definitely trying to check levels
You
on
ever wanna talk, tell me you love me. And they know what the girl above me. Yeah, that's petty, but you can't afford a loss. Cruising with my thoughts, glancing at the cross. Tell her you love me. I just don't wanna end up hurt, but we gotta have these conversations before they get worse. I'm not finna play, she in the way, you better lay it down. It's nothing to talk about, but if your ex thinks she can call your phone, you better tell her you love me, but no one above me. Say my name, say my name. Boy, I am not a game. It's time to make it plain. Just don't be acting strange. When I love hard. When I give all you. In your eyes, I see stars. I feel safe in your arms, and my trust just before you. If she ever wanna talk, tell her you love me. And they know that the girl above me. Yeah, that's petty, but you can't afford a loss. Crazy with my thoughts, dancing up close. Tell her you love me. Tell her how you always think of me. You ain't gotta answer any questions when she calls your phone. You need to tell her you with me, she should fall back. Go ahead and tell her you love me if you drop that.
Now, I'm trying to avoid copyright, so I'm definitely not playing original versions here. You may hear that beat, but it won't be any original version. By the way, if you guys are not following Dennis Blaze, you definitely should follow him, and then go to DJ Edits. All these edits are available under his website. I don't know if it's his website or if he just posts a lot of his stuff there, but all of these are available there. This is all his stuff.
Need no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's true indeed. I'm digging you. You make me believe that your love is more than a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long, your love is more than a million. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take it, enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire.
Don't forget, if you ask questions, I'll stop the music and answer any questions that you guys have. Just hashtag ask in the comments, and I'll answer.
It's a rock, he'll dance, let him watch. She a fan, he a flop. They just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world, concrete flowers grow. All day, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobodies no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see this world.
When you ride it, slide,
baby, you will stop, straight goes. When I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my GT. So, Molly, count, stack, wrist, flows, check, come on the way home. This world, concrete flowers grow. All day, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see this world.
I may lie, I trust you, I love you. I won't waste your time, I turn it up. Just so I can turn you up, I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I'm not even settle down.
Big up on the jungle selector. Big up all the rude boy selector. Big up on the jungle selector. Big up on the jungle selector.
People coming over to get you that raw. Favorite position is from the back door. Girl, you know the drill. Ask no questions. You already know.
Tonight's your night, girl. I'm trying to give you that thing to make you say yes. Run the kitchen floor, then put the fireplace. Incense burning, your body talking up to me. Cancel that phone. I'm trying to hear it, show more. You find the top, there's no pennies on. And I've been thinking about this all day long. You're giving me the fire, don't.
People that raw. Favorite position is from the back door. Girl, you know the drill. Ask no questions. You already know.
Papa coming home
To get you that raw.
the favorite position.
From the back door.
Oh, baby.
Ask no
Baby,
questions.
you're coming home.
You already know. Girls in their home. Call her up and tell her it's about to be on. Tell her don't show if it ain't heels and thongs. I can already see it. Oh, what a feeling. Just don't get jealous if I hit that too hard. 'Cause you come first, you know you're my heart. 'Cause it'll always be yours. Girl, I'm about to turn you out. Come over to people that are position is from the back to the ground. Ask no questions. Assume the position. Position is from the back door. Proceed with the drill. Yeah, you already know. With all my heart, I love you.
All right. All right, so DJ Fat Max says, which audio interface are you using right now? Start that over. All right, so I'm using the Steinberg MK2 right now on this particular setup. I also have like iRigs and all that good stuff that you could use as well. But right now I'm using the the Steinberg UR22 MK2 as the interface.
baby, never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Sweet love, every morning is alive. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, your love that's on my mind. It always beats away your heart has gone closer to you. I will be all that you need. Just trust what we're feeling. Never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love. Sweet love, every morning comes alive. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you mind? It'll always be this way. There's no stronger love in this world. Oh, baby, no, you're my man, I'm your girl.
You guys got to hear this mix right here
Wait and see.
of an absolute classic.
She's a sweet little girl. You can treat her right, feel nice and hold tight. Only tenderonies can give you special love. The special kind of love that makes you feel good inside. You believe in love and all that it can do for you. Give it a chance.
All right, so James King asks, have you ever thought about opening a channel membership? I'm thinking about doing that on my channel. Not really. Not really. Because I feel like you have to be in a space where you have to be ready to add a lot of content, because what are people paying for? If you're not dropping content in there, I wouldn't open one. I mean, it's great if you are just all over the content and you stay on top of it, but you don't want somebody paying you $5 a month to see content and you put it out once a month. I don't know if that's worth it. So the answer to your question is right now, no, but maybe if I get into a groove, then I may do channel membership. Who knows? I will never say never.
With the smell of sweet perfume. This is what a real tenderoni likes to do for you.
Dennis 50 plus. I told you, man, we gonna try new stuff, man. Always brainstorming. My brain is always working.
Yes, girl, you find romance. And if you find a tenderoni that is right, make it a dish. Give me your love, oh yeah. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heart. She's my only love. She's my only love. To the bottom of it, she's a sweet old girl. About the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She make the toughest homeboy all deep in love. Said, put you at a rodeo, you will never give her up. She's a special kind of girl that makes the daddy feel proud. You know the kind of girl that stands out in the crowd. I'm a tenderoni, and the brony is so right.
You're my lady. You're my lady. You're my lady. You're my lady. Don't think I'm seeing looking at you. All of them wishing they could have you. And as a matter of fact, I want you to itch for you to scratch them. I'm tired of how to work the thing. I'm trying to come with the rain. Make it known. I want them to know my lady. You're my lady. Yeah. My lady. my daughter, baby. Talking to town. Everybody wants to know what's going down.
Sounds very compressed, huh? Okay. Let me see if I can change that.
Yeah, no food stand. They don't know that you're mine. You're mine. Baby, you're mine. Oh, my divine, my divine. Yeah.
She leave the back seat just a freak in the magnum. Hop out the magnum, hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gets some? What a hater gotta say. I made a couple $1,000,000 last year dealing with. Deal in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. 10 black made back, smack the back in the ring. I'ma make it rain, and I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already. Got a fresh slide up, yeah, fresh outfit. But the had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a phone.
I do have a question, though. I have a question. Why that's going? You know, I always wondered if you guys watch The Breakfast Club. You know, DJ Envy is on there, and you know he's a DJ, and he does these little pockets of music and everything. I mean, I know he'll never see any of this, so I'm just like, have you guys ever listened to DJ Envy DJ? Like he radio DJs. Like he don't scratch. He don't put nothing nice on it. Like he just kind of blend here and there. I mean his style is just kind of like beat matching, and that's it. He don't put no flavor on it, no nothing on it. Whenever he does the People's Choice mix, and he says he lets callers choose it, but for the most part, I feel like he's already just got that precondition, and he's just kind of just dropping what he wants to. Yeah, let me know if you guys think DJ Envy really be getting busy.
Sack for the jeans, side balls for the shit. I don't smoke 20, honey for the is. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. You can tell by the stones that's standing by the car. Got a fresh slide up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. There's just another day in the life of the damn boss.
Okay. So let's slow down. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's slow down. Okay, so you guys are saying that the music sounds a little compressed. It doesn't sound like it's coming through clearly, and this is why we do these types of tests. For that very reason. So I'm going just gonna stop the music and stuff just for a little bit and thank you guys first of all for being here and going through these growing pains with me. Um, but yeah, let's I don't want to waste your time while I'm sitting here trying to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. Next time I'll probably use, if you guys like it enough, next time I'll probably use like a different interface. I'll probably use like the iRig or something like that to go through. This is the one that I've been using on Twitch. Let me take these headphones off because I can hear myself. I hate hearing myself think. It's crazy. This is the one that I use on Twitch all the time, and people say that it sounds good, and I don't know. But that's why I have options. These options allow me to be able to not just be limited to one thing. We've got plenty of things we can try. But nothing I want to waste your time with right now. That's for me to figure out off camera. One of the things I am happy with, though, is that, it looks like in the poll that is on YouTube, it looks like you guys kind of like this format. So maybe I can just clean it up a little bit. Maybe do like a segment of it. Maybe start off in the chair, do all that talking and everything, and then maybe do like 15-minute quick mix and then go over and do a Q&A. Who knows? This is just the first go round, and we've got our hiccups on here. We know what we need to check and make sure that they work, and we just go from there. Man. That's why I say, if you don't put yourself out there, you never know what could have been, and that's why I'm glad that I tried this, and I definitely want to clean it up. So I'll answer any questions that you guys may have, but we'll answer this style, which is just the regular style, so that the music and everything won't be over me talking, or you won't hear it sounding like it's in a tunnel. Because I'm going to go back and watch this and see if it was a setting, or if it was a song, if it was something I did, did I move something, did something move? Because I swear at the beginning, everything was clear. You guys said it was all clear, and then it all of a sudden changed. So, yeah, I'll answer any questions that you guys still may have, because I still want to stay on here a little bit and give you guys the time that you deserve, because you came on here and threw me some support. So let's talk about it. Let's see. What better place to figure it out with with a bunch of your peers? Right. I put stuff out there because you guys have two choices. You can drag me, or you can help me. Whichever one you choose to do is totally up to you. But you came here for a reason, and that's to see what the hell it is I'm doing. So I'll take that. Let's see. James King says, "Cool idea, Jay. Love to see you always trying new stuff. Always, because you don't know what you're sparking. You don't know what you're sparking unless you try it." I don't know about you guys, but last week when I talked about making sure you go out and support other DJs, I've been making a conscious effort to go out and highlight people's videos, hit like, say something on IG posts, TikTok, and it has actually benefited me. Some guys who have a lot of followers really appreciate it. Like a recent post, DJ Demand, shout out DJ Demand up in Jersey. He made a post saying that he couldn't get his version of a song up on direct music service, and then he talked to DJ Icon from right here, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and he must have helped him get his song on there. And so he was trying to put out there, you guys go download, my new version of a song. I definitely mixed it up. And so I told him, I was like, you know what, bro, I got you. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna show that I'm downloading it so you can see it, and I added it on there. So, I'm making a conscious effort not to just look past my peers. I'm trying to do this thing where we bring the community back together, and it's just little things that help do that. Just a like, a comment. You don't know what that does for somebody on the other side. So that's why I kind of try to do that, and who knows what'll come of it. But I've made some new friends. I probably have made some enemies along the way too. but I did make some new friends. So that's cool. Um, and I think there's a DJ meetup. I'm going to a DJ meetup this Sunday, and that's good to actually have in the area. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be, what it's going to look like, but I at least want to show some more support to my fellow, DJs. So I'm going to a DJ's meetup. I don't know what to expect, but I mean, we'll just be there and we'll all be doing the same thing, and we can network and we can talk, and I don't know what else they'll have. I have no idea, but definitely go in your area or start something up to where you can support other DJs. I can't say it enough. Tired of seeing DJs go after each other, um, especially the keyboard warriors. For all you keyboard warriors that are going to watch this, I'm sure I'm going to have people come at me and say, oh, I couldn't hear this compressed and all this stuff, but not offer any solutions. So for all you keyboard warriors, um, just read between the lines and just keep it moving is all I could say. Is all I can say. Oh, okay. So DJ Casanova, hey man, I appreciate you, Casanova, man. I take all what you guys say, and I take it to heart. I'm glad that the mic sounds good. Um, that's one plus. What's crazy is that the mic is hooked in to the S7, and then the S7 is hooked into the Steinberg, and it's supposed to be clean. It's supposed to be clean. I've got two cross 12s here, and a S7, and MacBook Pro M1, and another MacBook that's actually running my live stream right now. And that's the setup. So I don't know. Usually that laptop sits back here whenever I'm doing live stream. So I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure at all. But I am available to answer any more questions, a few more questions before we get out of here. So if you have a question, go ahead and shoot it out there to me, and let me know. I'm going to turn off some of this. I'll probably turn off the tables here while I do that, because I'll be done pretty much for the day. I got to go down to the Rev 7 and make a new mix. New mix on the way coming. If you guys don't follow me, all right, see, I usually have a button I press. But if you guys don't follow me on Mixcloud, I should have a new mix up on Mixcloud. Hopefully by Sunday. I've already run through it. I got all my cue points ready to go. I'm going to throw it out there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let me turn this off. Also, be careful updating your Seratos and your MacBooks. I'm hearing more and more DJs having issues with the latest Serato update and the MacBook. You may want to just hold off, let them work out the kinks before you do the next update. It's so crazy because I'm so used to just blind updating and just saying, "Oh, it'll work." They're just fixing a couple things here and there. Hold off. If you don't have I think it's 4.03, you might want to hold off. Give it just a second. Let it breathe for a second. All right, let's see here. All right, I got these off. Let me put these back on. 1 second. It's the only piece of equipment that I put the deck savers on. Okay, anybody got any other questions? Kudos to the fan and the camera for staying on. We had a full show, and I actually had it on 20 minutes before the show started, and the fan has been running on the back of it, so it looks like for now that has been the solution for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the camera cut off last week because it overheated because I keep everything in 4K. So I had to get a fan for the back of it. I have a Sony ZV-10, and it does a great job with video. But I had to get a fan for the back of it because it overheated. I already got a dummy battery, so I know somebody said that to me. Said that to me on YouTube. I just couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm like, dude, you don't think I've already gone that route? Anyway, but it looks like it's kept it all good, no problems and everything. I've had it on for about an hour and a half now, so that's good. I'll take it downstairs and charge it, and it'll be ready for next week. Make sure you guys tune in next week, 12 p.m. EST. We'll try this again. We'll try this definitely again. I think this time what I want to do is first go on Twitch sometime during the middle of next week. And, oh, man, I got to do taxes next week. God damn it. Oh, man, I got to do taxes. Okay, I'm going to try to go on like Monday or Tuesday and just test the sound. I don't know if I'll keep that Steinberg. You know, if it's crap, it's crap. We'll get rid of it, chuck it. But got plenty more interfaces to go. And hopefully next week we'll have a clean sound. Once again, if you want to check out Dennis Blaze, I think it's just Dennis Blaze on Instagram. Check him out and go to djedits.com. All the music that I played today is from there. Man has, I think I downloaded like 200 and some odd songs. It is fantastic, as you guys heard. Those reworks are pretty freaking good. Try the music again. All right, of course Mike wants me to try stuff when I've already covered everything up. If you don't know, DJ Mike is my assistant and in-house sound engineer guy. So he wants me to try it on another platform. He wants me to try to see if I can get the music to play. Hold on. Of course. He switched over to Twitch. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, make sure you do. He just wants to see if I still sound compressed. That's all I'm testing. What a great fast version, simple version.
It's like I got the world in my palms. Your girl up under my arm. She up from the charm. She loved the way that stay on from 12 to early in the morning. Fine, if you're listening, you heard me, I'm strong. If you're going through your cycle, I ain't with it, I'm gone. You must have heard about that.
I really want to get into it. I got so
baby, you knew they was wrong. Nah, make it official when I'm some of that dawn. How mind buying you, you're riding you. Don't be asking questions about where I'm driving you. Your mama, I ain't driving you. I don't think that could do you better than I could do. You know, straight by the girl, the same running for nothing, curtain.
All right, Mike, you got what you wanted?
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I smoke on the pound. I got the sound for your round, and it's easy to see that this DJ and G. Can I get in where I fit in? Sitting, listen.
Big shout out to Dennis 50 Plus, man, with the $2.
Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid. I played ball through the halls.
I really appreciate that, man.
Dogs, big brother, call him dirty left. Rack 'em up, crack 'em up, stack 'em up against the gate. The homies trying to catch me, but they can't wait. The street lights just came on, and my mama's in the streets telling me to come home. I hit the gate and I hops on my Schwinn, and I tell the homies, alright then, yeah. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound.
Now, G Kenny, if you just now getting on, man, you late, bro.
It's easy to see.
I was about to wrap everything up, man, and here you come.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneers.
Yeah, I was just playing all the Dennis Blaze's reworks, and for the DJ portion, I didn't want to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get copyrighted.
Catch the bus to Cal State.
But we are still live, so I can't be mad at that. I must be doing something right. Skip the algorithm a little bit.
Time to ride. So I hops in the van with my damn tick and baby Papa. Back then, that was my clique. We groove in the Santa Ana and we plan to make a hell of a amount of money. And what I did for extra fees was break the work playing Get Like Me. I was 14 years old, having a sack. Just a young, eating bag packs, shooting dice in the corners of the public schools. And I used to gang bang, but now it's a G thing. And I still know how to make those ends. You don't believe me? Go ask the twins. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I smoke on the pound. I got the sound for you, and it's easy to see.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody kind of like it.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I smoke on the pound. I got the sound for you, and it's easy to see. That this DJ be moving G.
G Kitty, man, I appreciate the $10 donation, bro. That's fine. Appreciate that. Is that to pay for your tardy pass? So what say you guys? Does it in the chat? Does it still sound like it's like all compressed and everything? Does it sound crazy like that? I mean, everything is straight up and down, top notch.
Call it in, be I won't be all up in my head. Now she in my bed. Me and little shorty in the back, talking about this, talking about that. Got her on the throne, she acting all bad. Girl chose beat, don't be mad. Kill it, told y'all don't.
That's what's up. How's it sound, G Kenny? I hadn't got anybody to tell me lately whether or not it sounds crazy or not.
Serious.
Like everybody been telling me the music sound like it's in a tunnel, so I'm just making sure we're doing another sound check for DJ Mike. He wanted to hear it.
She keep the meals on high. Man, look at Shawty go. Man, look at Shawty go. I'm sorry. She like, she dropping down to the floor like shorty, you should come. She like, call it in, me, I won't leave. All up in my head, now she in my bed.
Okay, that's what we were talking about. I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to play all this great music if you can't hear it the way it was intended to be heard. So I'm just going to stop there and we'll revisit it next week, hopefully. But this is, new format, new style, new way of trying stuff. And we're just trying to see, what works, what sticks, what do you guys like, what keeps your interest, all that stuff. So that's what this was for. It was an experiment to try to test it out and see. But I will probably be using something else other than the Steinberg next week. And I don't know. I don't see anything. I mean, I'm getting great level. Everybody says the microphone sounds great. And it's hooked into the S7, and the S7's hooked over here. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It could be a wire. Something could be going bad. I don't know. I don't know. It's always a struggle. I'm just happy the camera stayed on. At this point, I'm just excited that the camera was on. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, just so I can do some other stuff, knock some other stuff out. I really appreciate you guys checking me out. Next week, we are back Friday, 12 p.m. EST. I won't have a gig to talk about because we don't have a gig this weekend. So we'll do more DJing. If you guys are good with that, make sure you show up and we'll get the party started right at 12. It's almost like a 12 o'clock lunch break. And we'll make it happen, man. If you've got a gig this weekend, knock it out, kill it, knock it out the park. Because I know I killed February. Now, March, they better get ready because I'm coming. Strong. Pause. Anyway, you guys make sure you're doing your thing, man. Always putting out your best. Make sure you are living to strive, not to survive. I am your favorite DJ, DJ JayBook. Peace.